Hello, I'm Rowan, and I'm here today because we forgot to show you how to do stuff with VRM0 when it comes to setting up presets for an avatar and having them stored so that you can always reuse this preset and have a handy reference for it. So today we're going to give you a quick rundown on how to work with a VRM0 avatar in Unity in order to set up a blendshape preset and to create what we call a mother and to use that mother as a reference for working with updated versions of your avatar. The reason why you would want to do this is, let's say that you do a whole bunch of stuff with the way that your mouth and your eyes and your eyebrows particularly twitch, or you have a set of blend shapes that changes your top and stuff like that. And every time you decide you want to change something like, for instance, your collar on your shirt, or if you want to change your hair color or something else like that, if you don't know how to work with presets, you end up having to rebuild all of these little tweaks. And nobody wants to do that. No one has time to do that. So the simple solution is to create a blendshape preset and have that stored in your Unity, and of course to apply that to your new avatar every time you do this. Now, that's the simple part of it. The more complicated part is actually doing it. And that's what we're going to do today. And we like to do something called creating a mother. A mother is basically the avatar that already has all of its presets baked into it that you've imported back into Unity and named it a mother. The reason why we do this is because if we just use a set of presets that are attached to any random avatar, then what happens is eventually we look at all this pile of different avatars and say, we're not using those, and we chuck them. And then suddenly our presets have gone away. So if we name one mother and we have a set of presets attached to that mother, then every time we want to attach our blend shapes to a new variation of an avatar, it's there, and we know not to erase it because it's named Mother. So what we have done here so far is we have created a mother by importing one of our previous avatars that's already got the blend shapes attached to it. And then the next step is to go into the blend shapes on that mother. You see we have all of our blend shapes, and pick the main blend shape, go up all the way up there to the little sliders up there, the little button with the sliders, and create a new blend shape avatar preset. And as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different ones set up here. The one that we're going to be using is Mother. These other ones, they're for specialty odd things that we're not doing right now. But we've got one here named Mother. Now, what we would do is we would double click on create, and then it would give us the option to save, and we would save mother.preset, and we would have it. Now, as to actually making changes in your blend shapes, refer back to our other video, the VRM1 blend shapes video, which we should put a link to somewhere, either in the description or a bloop or something like that. And basically what that is going through and modifying your blend shapes to do specific things. Things like the fact that we set our maximum mouth open or jaw open to be 80% instead of it being a full 100% because of a an issue with the tooth exposure. There, see, we've got it set at 80%. But there's a bunch of little things like that. And then there's our change of clothing, which we set on the look down. And if you look here, you'll see that we have material list. There we go, material list, where we have two different cloths. One of them is set to 100% opacity, and the other one's set to 0 opacity. And by toggling this blend shape, we turn off or on this other top. Okay, so that's the long and the short of why you do this. And the how, other than saving this, is by importing a new avatar and attaching it. Let me show you the basics. To import a VRM0, you would go up to the VRM0 item and click on import. Now, to get a VRM0 item, the Hanatool, all that stuff, that's another video of ours, which is the how to set up Unity 6 for these set items, which is available. It'll be in the description, maybe a little boobly boop up here or something. But we're going to import a VRM0, and here we've placed a folder named test child in our stack here, and we've imported a test child avatar. And if we open up the blend shapes, you can see that we have the default blend shapes that are made from VRoid Studio. And we're going to drag test child up here to our hierarchy. And we're going to have to do some basic things. See, in order to have the blend shapes all work, we need to have the 52 blend shapes actually generated from Hanatool. We've tried doing this without generating them to see what happens, and it's pretty ugly. And so let's go up to Hanatool and go to the reader, and then let's drag our face from our new avatar here. And then we're going to pick perfect sync for the female face, and then we're going to go all the way down to read blend shapes. This is kind of a duplicate to what we did in the VRM1 video, but we're just being completionists here, so we've added that in. And now we're going to go back to Hanatool, and we are going to do the clip builder. These two steps are critical. Without doing this, your avatar will not function properly. And the long and the short of it is that it'll only work on the blend shapes that you already have designed in your avatar. So now we're going to grab the test child and move it to the avatar section, and we're going to click on clip build, and you see it's taking some time to do this. If you ever click on this and nothing happens, it means that for some reason Hanatool thinks that this has already been done. Okay, we finished, and now we're waiting, and it's updating its files. Now if we go to blend shapes here and double click, you see we have the full list. And now here is the trick. See, if we go to blend shape, what we need to do is we need to go to blend shape, and we need to go to the little slider menu again, like we did to make it. And then we're going to select the Mother blend shapes, and we're going to double click on that, and that will have attached the Mother blend shapes to this avatar. It won't actually attach, it links. So if you go over here and you click on some blend shape, it's not going to show up. These blend shapes are actually what are on this avatar. But when you go to render, what's going to happen is when you actually render this avatar, instead of using this list of blend shapes that are in your avatar, it takes the link that's up here in the settings, goes to the mother, and uses the mother's avatar blend shapes instead. So if you click on any item in here, you're not going to see anything special. If we go to material list, you see that it's empty. Blend shape list is empty. Nothing special going on here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Okay. So yeah, if we click on look down here and you see that there's no change in shirt, as in if we go to blend shape list or materials, you see that the list is empty. And then if we go up to the mother and we look at its blend shapes and we come down to JK, look up, look left, look down. There we go. And if we look at its material list, here we have our shirts. Okay, so the test child doesn't actually have these in there. It points to the ones that are attached to the mother. So now we've done all the Hanatool steps and we've attached the blend shape presets. And now we're going to go back to test child here, just keep our brain straight, and we are going to go to VRM0 and export VRM0. Then we're going to select test child, move it over to the game object, and then we're going to export it. And now you see we've got these multiple times, but we'll name this test child 3.vrm. And now let's go over to, there we go. And of course I'm in duplicate land here. All right, so let's go to load avatar and we will, first we'll load test child VRM, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have anything special on it. It doesn't have the, okay, it doesn't have our jaw being able to open as far. And if I try to change, oh, hello. The reason why we can change shirts on this is that it has the base VRM blend shapes coming out of Vroid Studio. Yeah, see, this is totally not responsive to me opening and closing my jaw and doing stuff. But if we load test child 3, you see, it's different now. And that was the whole purpose, so that we could have these differences be replicated every time we create a new avatar. And as long as it has the 52 blend shapes, have those 52 blend shapes be tailored to the way that we want them to be every time. And so that was pretty much it. And again, this is just the VRM0 version of another video that we've already put up, which is the Hanatool's VRM1. And I will bring that one up so you can see it. This one right here. That is the how to copy blend shapes in Unity and make them permanent. This is the variant of that, specifically dealing with VRM0. I do hope this video was helpful and educational and maybe a little, entertaining. And I do hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time it is, you're having a great time. And I hope to see you again in the next video. So until then, bye! Oh, and like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Bye!